What's up, y'all? Welcome to Real Uncomfortable Conversations. I am your host, Ms. Treasure Gems. Today we have Miss Razor in the building with us. We're going to get into some things today. We're going to talk a little bit about everything. We got our uncomfortable topics that we're definitely going to dive into. But before we get into all of that, we're going to get to know who is Razor, representing the DMV. Okay, Miss Razor.
Hey y'all.
Just want to ask you first, where are you from?
Well, I grew up everywhere. So
You grew up
DC,
everywhere?
Maryland.
So you represent the whole DMV. Because right now we're doing a series specifically highlighting the talents and the different entrepreneurs and people here in the DMV. And we're highlighting Miss Razor over here. She does a little bit of everything. She has her own hair salon. The hair is over here, Heron. As you can see, everything is definitely put together. She does a little bit of reality TV. We're going to get into that. First, I want to actually ask, where is your salon located? It's here in the DMV. How did you get into hair?
District Heights, Maryland. Right across from Run and Shoot, girl. If y'all know where that's at.
Y'all know what if you're from the DMV, you know what Run and Shoot is. Yes. Everybody been well, I ain't been to Run and Shoot, but back in the day, I'm pretty sure I had a dude who used to be up in there. Everybody did, right?
Yes. I've been doing hair for 10 years now.
10 years. She pushing a decade out here.
Yeah, 10 years. So that's my passion. That's what I'm good at. I'm always gonna go back to it if anything. That's what I know. That's all I know.
That's all you know. Okay, well, that's your passion, but a lot of people, they know you from
Baddies. Baddies.
Everybody knows you from Baddies. You definitely stood out there, and of course, like I said, representing the DMV and doing it well. How did you transition from being a hairstylist to get into the reality TV world? How did that transition for you?
Honestly, I just wanted to try something different. Like I honestly didn't tell a lot of people. Like it was literally, I kind of one hand. My best friend, my man, and stuff like that. And I was just like, I want to go on a show. And a lot of people was like, no, don't do that. And I think that's what pushed me, because every time I hear no from people, I be like, I know I can do it, so I'm gonna just do it.
Right.
And I didn't get the exact support that I wanted, but it just made more sense when I actually did it for me, if that makes sense. So.
Okay. So being in reality TV, some of these questions are definitely a little bit uncomfortable. And we know, y'all know me. I'm gonna get into it. We're gonna find out. We're gonna get down to it. Being in reality TV, I know you said that you will always go back to doing hair because that's your passion. When you were in reality TV, is there any misconceptions that you would like to clear out with anybody? Anything that you just, was reality TV something that you would want to do again?
Yes,
absolutely.
Definitely. It was, I wouldn't choose Zeus. Can I say that?
Choose Zeus
anymore now. I think they're a great network. It's just not for me, and I figured that out. Like that's just not my lane. That's not what I want to continue on with doing. And if that's another lady's passion, then go right ahead. But I still have a business to uphold. Like I still have an image, and I just feel like it kind of brought my image down a little bit, because, like you said, a lot of people, they know me from Baddies, but anybody who from the DMV area know that I got my city on lock when it comes to the hair game. So
that you've been doing this.
Yeah, so it's kind of like I want them locked in. Yeah, I want people to know that side too. I don't want them to just know me from Zeus or Baddies and fighting and shit like that.
Zeus has a little bit of a reputation of kind of tanking people's persona. We're going to get into that a little bit later. But yeah, as far as being in reality TV, the pros and the cons with it, since you did say that you will do reality TV again, but just not with Zeus Network. So the right network, the right people, we can definitely see you in reality TV again.
For sure.
Okay.
It's coming. I can't say too much, but it's coming.
Okay. Well, shoot, like how she said, she can't really say too much, so we ain't going to pry it out of her, because apparently it's going to be something that you need to be staying tuned for, because something is coming up. Okay. All right. I like that. So being in TV, a socialite, being a hairstylist, doing everything that you do, how do you balance your life? How do you find balance in your social life with your man? I hear you got your man, so we already know. Listen, she's off the market, so don't even ask people.
I'm still learning balance. I still have my moments that I'm kind of like, dang, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. But my manager, of course, like he stay on top of me. So that definitely helps, and just having some type of organization. And now, like, my schedule is more crazier than what it was at first, because I was doing 22 clients a day then, and now it's, triple. So I had to kind of like figure out days that I can still have me time, but launching new businesses now is kind of like my thing.
Yeah. Okay. Launching new businesses. That means that's plural, y'all. So it's several different things that's coming out. We're going to definitely get into what we're highlighting today. We have a new game, right?
Yes.
What's the name of the game? It's called Get Your Lick Back. What's behind that name? Get Your Lick Back.
Okay, so like I was saying, like, Zeus, don't get me wrong, Zeus is a good network for other people, but just not for me. And I've been saying this since I came off the show. I just want control of my own narrative. So they, of course, made me this person of like, oh, she drinks, she act crazy, she do this, she do that. So why not be in control of who I am? And I use the most famous line that everybody went viral for on Twitter, Instagram, all social media platforms, to the point celebrities are now saying it and stuff like that. So it's like, why not? And I'm gonna take advantage of it.
Yeah, that's called branding. Yeah. If you gonna keep saying it, why not make a little coin off of it as you should?
It's mine. So
yes, okay, trademark.
Yes.
Okay. So dealing with all of that, I know something that me personally I have dealt with. Being someone who has also dealt with Zeus Network, but being in reality TV just in a whole, anybody, they have sometimes where you just don't know if that's where you're supposed to be. Have you ever had to battle with moments of self-doubt or imposter syndrome, in your life? And how did you navigate through that? What type of practices did you do to build back up your confidence?
Therapy works for me. Therapy definitely works for me. Rather if it's with my actual therapist, my friends, my best friend, whatever it is, it works for me. Writing things down that how I feel instead of me actually voicing it. Because I find that a better way of expressing myself in a way that if I look at it from another point of view, like by reading it, it helps me understand how that person may have took my anger. So that definitely helps. And coming back from the show, like I said, it was hard because a lot of people who already knew me, they seen the show and they was just like, wow, is that really who you are too? Like, it was a lot of anxiety I had to go through. But I'm a strong girl, so I got through it.
Yes, I love that. Yeah. Yes, and you still pushing through it. Random question. We have random questions that we're just going to throw in there. Your ink is like all over the place. Our inquiring minds would love to know exactly how many tattoos do you have?
One.
It's all one?
Because I don't count it as individual. Like, I was talking to somebody and she was like, girl, you might as well count that as a one tattoo because
it's all
they're connected. Yeah, so it's
everything is connected.
My chest piece, my back, my legs.
Okay. Well, as you can see, it's all connected. See me, I would count each one from each time that I did it. When I did my sleeve, I went and I took my time with it. I took 2-week break. I had to let my arm calm down. Then I went back and I did something else. But I did complete it all in 6 weeks. I went ham on it.
That's good.
How long did it take you to complete all of this?
My whole body?
Yeah.
About 4.5 years.
Oh, 4.5 years. Okay. Yeah. So it was a little bit of a time.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to get into a couple of uncomfortable conversations. As you know, that is the name of the show. And here we are going to talk about a couple of different things.
Ooh, should I get a drink?
We're not gonna make you too uncomfortable up in here. But I do want to know, in life, have you ever had a significant loss, a friend in life that was really meaningful to you, that you had to cope with? How did you deal with that?
I recently just lost a brother, different mother, different father, and that was kind of like difficult. We didn't talk every day, but we kind of knew where we stood at, if that makes sense. Like, he supports any and everything that I've done. Going on the show, I tried rapping, modeling. I didn't try everything that he was just giving, like, if that's what you want to do, I support it. And that kind of hurt me because it was just wrong place, wrong time for him. So That was different, and it was hard.
And that's the only traumatic experience as far as losing someone that affected you in your adult life?
Yeah.
What about friends? What type, a lot of people, it's a difficult conversation to have with people when you have friends and you're no longer friends with them no more. I bring up all the time how Facebook, it reminds you of all of those friends who you're not friends with no more. And you like, come on. And then you got your iPhone is telling you, remember when you was with this person? No, I don't remember with this person. Right. What type of friend is Razor? Does Razor actually... Do you take time to understand your friends when you have conflicts with them? Do you talk that out, or are you the type of person that just cuts them off and you just like, listen, big scissors?
It depends on the circumstances. Mm-hmm. I'm at an age now that I just don't tolerate disrespect or making me feel like I'm just not that person that deserves to be in your life. Mm-hmm. So I will have a conversation with you. But if I feel as though that we're not on the same page, then I'm okay with cutting you off, but still being respectful about it.
Right.
We came to an end, if that makes sense. And I've had friendships that just come to an end. It don't mean that I'm beefing with you. We just in different paths. I'm not in a path of going up and down. I'm more just trying to elevate, and if you're not, you can't go with me. Everybody can go.
Right.
So, and I've met new friends that's been a better friend than I've been friends with for 10 years.
Yes, so. I agree. I definitely do agree with that. Sometimes it definitely takes support. It's about reciprocating, and a whole lot of people, they don't know how to reciprocate, and especially when you are dealing with someone who is in a higher light than you, it's actually kind of hard. It is. Hard. It's very hard, and unfortunately here in the DMV, I know that it's like a little sickness. It spreads out. Sometimes they want to be around you, they want to take from your light, but they don't want to really add to it when it's dark around. So I definitely do feel you on that, and you do have to protect your peace at all times. So, let me see. We're going to get into some little extra questions. I know you got a man, but a good question a whole lot of people always ask is, have you ever cheated on your significant other? And if you have cheated
in a relationship?
In a relationship. We want to know. Yeah, we want to ask.
Have you? I've cheated before.
You've cheated before? The honesty.
In the past and stuff.
In the past. Listen, she's not talking about you now. But in the past, okay, she definitely has cheated in the past. But were you caught, or was it something that you told on yourself?
Both.
Mm-hmm. So did you tell on yourself after or before? What was the order?
It was more of an uncomfortable situation, and I just felt like I needed to be honest in that situation before it got out of hand. So I guess I got caught. I got asked a question, and it was just like, well, I might as well just tell you everything now, you know. Why not?
When it comes down to it, honesty is. I mean, it's the best response, because if you get caught up in that lie, how you gonna come back from it? You just go mute. That's just how it goes. I was
having this conversation with my best friend. Like, I just gotta figure out how to tell the truth.
Just to tell
without, the truth. And he's just like, just say it.
Just say it.
I think I'm really good at that. I'm really honest when it comes to stuff like that, because I don't want to feel like I'm on eggshells at all times. Like, when I'm around you, I'm like, damn, I was just kissing that boy. Ooh. Like, that's what I say. I don't want to feel uncomfortable, so I tell you.
Oh, so another uncomfortable conversation that we can have right after that. Being as though you said you have cheated, which means that we know everybody has a little bit of lust in them. Have you ever been around one of your friends and you looking at their man? You looking at their man, and you are romantically attracted to them. So and piggybacking off of that, has that ever happened to you?
Yes.
So you have caught one of your friends peeping at your man. How did you deal with that? Because a lot of people, this is a conversation that has been had on numerous occasions. People really do. They want what you got, and they want what you have because of the way how it's looking for you. And some people will be around you and I've seen stories where people will be bumping your man and smiling in your face.
Of course that happened to me. I actually don't take it offensive long as you're not blatantly disrespecting me, because I'm gonna call you out on it regardless. Like,
hold on, the girl or the guy? Both.
The both. So the guy already know how I am, so it's not even he nervous.
He's nervous. So what about the girl?
I mean, you think my man look good, and I like that. I think Who don't want their piece to look good? And somebody be like, damn, you look good. Shit like that. So long as you not crossing no boundaries with me, then we good.
Okay. So
it ain't no flirting in front of my face. It ain't no you telling them to his face you look good. That's crazy.
Okay.
But you can have little memories. That's cool.
Oh, okay. So you can look, but just don't touch. Yeah. That's basically what we're saying.
Yeah, you can fantasize. Everybody have fantasies.
Okay, so you know people are sitting and fantasizing about you then.
Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely. And it's not an argument at home.
I'm a lot to handle. Mm-hmm. As far as my looks, my attitude, my demeanor. So I can't imagine what he deals with in his own world. You get what I'm saying? Especially now with the limelight that I have now. So it's kind of like
with the comments, Instagram, and everything. It'd probably be like, you know what?
You gotta be strong. You gotta be strong to deal with me, and vice versa.
Mm-hmm. So you got to be strong, man, especially in this world. It's so many different ways that you can just like easily just drift off. So many temptations, but it's good to know that you have somebody who is actually sticking it in there with you, and you ain't got to worry about no temptation sliding. Mm-hmm. That's what's up. Okay. Let me see. Have you ever been to jail?
No. Wow. Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
So, jail, or you just got arrested? So, like, you were in jail?
I've been arrested over 10 times.
10 times? So, you got a record. Mm-hmm. And all of these for fighting? Mm-mm. Okay, so what's the most outrageous thing that you've been to jail for or convicted of a crime?
Assault. Yeah, but...
So, it is fighting.
Yeah, but I used a weapon at that moment.
Oh, okay.
So I got convicted for that, and I did 2 years in prison.
I did not know that. So we learn something new every day. Wow. How was that experience for you?
I was young. I was a juvenile at the time, so me doing that was kind of like more harder than because I didn't have the support at all. So, I was just an out of control teen. I can honestly say that. I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do. And I'm not close with my mom. So that relationship with her kind of traumatized me. Like, she testified against me in court. So it caused me to have to do more time. Mm-hmm. And it just, I had to do it. I had to do what I had to do.
Well, you seem to be doing very well.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure you are proud of yourself. That was going to be another question that I was going to ask as far as having relationships with your parents. I wanted to know how that was, and you already answered that. So that must be difficult for you.
No.
No? No. So some people are just able to just cut it off. Like I said, big scissors, right? Big scissors.
Yeah, I wish her the best. Like I said, I'm at an age that I forgive my mom for all the things she's done. Was she a great mom? No. Was she the worst mom? No. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, she just wasn't the mom for me at the time that I needed her. And she just has time to grow. She's still, learning herself as well as I'm learning myself, and I just think that it's better if we are apart.
Okay. And sometimes that's just how it has to be.
Yeah.
Y'all give us 1 second. We are going to be right back, and we are going to have Razor's new game, Get Your Lick Back.
Yay.
Welcome back, y'all. We have Razor here in the studio with us today, and she has a drinking game, and it's called Get Your Lick Back. Okay, not Get Your Lick Back, but Get Your Lick Back. Okay, this is her viral comment. Everybody knows it, and listen, it's personalized by her now. Come on, why don't you tell us about your game?
Yes, thank you. I launched June 1st, so this has been my baby for a year, literally.
Okay.
I've been working on this for a year.
The baby is overdue. Listen, it take 9 months, but this baby.
This one wasn't trying to come out. But
okay.
I came up with every single question. 180 questions that come in the deck. Not just me, some of my friends, some people, just like asking them personal questions. This game is not just for only your friends. You can play with your significant other. You can play with your sneaky link. Whatever you want to play with. Whoever you want to play with. But it is some questions in here that, reverts to you and your friends. So it's really just like getting to know who you are. who you around.
So it's a get to know you game. That's what it is. It's a get to know you. Okay, so it's a get to know everybody game. So this is a game that you can play at the cookout. This is a game that you can play at your family reunions, at birthday parties. So if you want to get your lick back, that's what you should be doing. Go ahead, and where can we find this game? How do you get this game?
GetYourLickBack.com, www.getyourlickback.com. It's also in my bio. Also on Instagram, getyourlickback.com. That's it.
Okay. And how much is the game?
$50. It's $50.
It's $50. Locally, can people come and get this game locally? You can come and pick it up locally.
So at my salon, we will have games always in stock. So you're more than welcome to come to the salon. You also can go online and do in-store pickups. So if you want to do that,
So however you want to get it, if you in the area, if you know where Run and Shoot is, it's right across the street from there. Okay, DMV representing, and we have Razor's game. It's a drinking game.
Yeah, it is.
Just so that you know, it's not Monopoly or anything like that. This is a drinking game. So we want premium alcohol. Yes. Okay, we're not doing no cheap stuff when we do. The game is $50. Your bottle need to be around that way too. Okay, and we're gonna have some fun because we getting your lick back. What comes inside the game? You said 180 cards.
I was actually gonna let you open it and then because this is your game. I'm giving it to you.
Oh, I get a gift. I love that. Thank you. Okay, let me. We're going to open it up, y'all. Come on. Okay. It's called Get Your Lick Back. 21 and over. Listen.
Please.
Only. 21 and over.
Drink responsibly, y'all.
Drink responsibly.
Y'all seen me. So drink responsibly.
I love somebody who can laugh at themselves. Listen, she like, look, I saw how I looked on there. But you know, one thing I did notice when I seen you on the show, I seen a clip of you where you were standing at the top of the stairs.
Balcony.
Yeah, and
that was the first episode because I was like, "What the fuck did I get myself into?" Like
just looking around, like, "Oh my goodness,
these animals, they is in here fighting." Oh my god.
Okay, let's get this box open. Y'all know me and my little short nails.
Just shake it.
Okay, just shake it.
Try to get it open for you.
See.
Hold on, let me see if I can.
Look, god dang it. Y'all know, you should have seen me trying to get my sign out the box.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me see if I can.
See, she won't help me.
It's okay. Plants fuck up. Oh, maybe this one was stuck. Hold on.
See, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Might be a little tape on it. Hold on.
See, there we go.
Oh, maybe not. It's not too soon. Okay.
Yes. There we go. So this is the box for everybody who needs to see it. Oh shoot! I'm dropping stuff. Okay. So we have Get Your Lick Back.
Yes.
It's 180
questions.
180 questions.
So all the questions on there are not just drinking questions. Some of them are just on there like, you know, because you might have friends who don't really drink. They might smoke, do stuff like that. So it is some activities on the game. So
ain't that your friend?
Yeah. So those shot glasses are, you know, for whoever you want to.
Oh, these are so cute. Ain't that your friend? Listen, so it's already ready. Literally, all you have to do is come with the bottle. That's all you have to do is come with the bottle. Yes. We're gonna open it up. Let's see what one of the questions are. We're gonna take one question. We're gonna get one question. Let's see exactly how this goes. See, I can open this one up. I can open this one up, y'all.
And then the good thing about it, you don't always have to carry the big box with you. You could just take this with you.
You could just take this with you.
See, some of my friends, we take it to the bar and we just sit at the bar and we
that
just
is a good time.
Pluck cards at the bar. And
we're gonna have to get something aligned. We're gonna have a razor night. We're gonna have a game night, and we're gonna feature Razor's game.
Yes.
Okay, Get Your Lick Back. Y'all remember how y'all be shuffling y'all cards? That's how you gotta do. Y'all don't know how to shuffle the cards. See, I used to take it and.
Oh yeah,
can't do all of that.
You a spades player.
I'm a spades player. I'm from uptown.
Thank you.
We used to be okay. Because I had to glance at this question before I could even look up, and I already want to play because oh my goodness, we going out of town with this game. Knock on your neighbor's door and ask them for a condom. So this is like a dare. Wait a minute. I think that this is more like a dare game. Look. Back to back. Show your orgasm face or take a shot.
I want to see.
I'm going to be... I guess it's going to have to take a shot. Because that's only for my man to see.
Thank you. Thank
you.
Oh
my goodness. Well, I done already read two, and I'm already getting into these. Listen, my friends, we finna definitely have some fun with these because we going to get your lick back. Okay, I love this.
I'm so happy you like it.
This is so cute. Yes. And it come with the shot glasses. So, yes. Ain't that your friend? So, what's the story behind that? Ain't that your friend?
It was just more so of a drunk moment, for one. And Biggie, it was Biggie, that scene. Biggie was just like trying to calm me down, but like, isn't that your friend? Like, I wasn't saying it to be funny, but like, seriously, like, why the fuck are you talking to me? Ain't that your friend? Like, make it make sense. I'm trying to figure out why you're in my face because, you know, where we from, bitch, if my friend over there talking to my enemy, bitch, and you ain't popping off, it don't make sense.
Yeah.
So,
what's going on?
Yeah, so that was
a lot of conversation.
It was just like a moment for me, like, why are you talking to me?
Okay. I actually had someone want to ask you a question randomly. A person from out in La La Land here in the DMV wants to know, you had a moment on your show where was a girl trying to touch you promiscuously? And we want to know, did she touch you? And what actually happened with that?
She didn't physically touch my private parts, but it was to the point like she kept fidgeting at me, and I just wasn't feeling like that. I wasn't feeling that at the moment. And if y'all go back and watch the episode, it was a time when I told her like, stop touching me. And I think that she just wasn't getting it. The conversation, we had a conversation. I'm just like, why the fuck do you keep like rubbing on me? Like, I don't want you rubbing on me. And of course, you know, at the time we signed NDA, so certain things couldn't be said. So I'm gonna keep it at that, and it just led to another thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it led to another thing. Some people, they do not know how to keep the hands to themselves.
And I get it. We was having fun, and I had seen a comment like this back in the day when it first aired the show, and they was just like, how come you let Krishan touch you but not her? And I was just like, you don't know if I felt comfortable with Krishan.
Right.
You don't. If I felt comfortable with her, then that's my business. But if I'm telling another person I don't want you to touch me, don't touch me.
Yes,
it's simple.
That's what it is. Some girls, I mean, we're all girly girls, and when we're feeling it, yes, you can touch me. We're having some fun. Yes, if I'm twerking, you can pop my butt or something like that. But if I'm specifically telling you to stop, I think that you should stop. That comes with boundaries. And like you said, if you're not really feeling that person, then why are you touching me? Like, that's exactly, and like how she said, ain't that your friend? So what you over here for? Ain't that your friend?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. It's a little bit of everything. Okay, well, I like that. Well, back to the game. If you are interested, like how you say, you know exactly where to get it from. The link is in Razor's bio. She has www.getyourlickback.com to go ahead and get that game. Go ahead and support Razor. That's what we're doing here in the DMV. We supporting ours, and that's what we're going to be doing. So go ahead and get that. Tell a friend to tell a friend that you gonna get your lick back.
Thank you.
This summer. We gonna get into some media questions. You know, everything is so much going on in the media right now. It's a little bit of love, it's a little bit of hate, it's a little bit of fighting, it's a little bit of everything going on. We ain't gonna get into Diddy because goodness gracious, we already know Diddy got a little bit of everything going on. But I do want to know, as far as in social media altogether, do you think it's too much cattiness within social media personalities, like alike?
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's just too much.
Too much.
But what are your personal experiences? Have you ever had any other big name personalities like just come going at you for absolutely no reason, and it just like, what's going on?
They're honestly not relevant for me to bring up.
No relevance. You get no airtime on her.
Not at all. But you know, till this day, even the shit that happened on the show, like, I'm so past it. Like, if I see any of the girls that I got into it, Stunna, Scotty, or whoever, I'm still gonna be like, oh hey, like regular. Like it's not real beef to me. That's how I look at it, because I don't even know y'all. Y'all don't know me.
Right.
No, not one person took the time to actually get to know me. Each person that I got into it with. So why am I acknowledging y'all?
Right.
It's no purpose.
How long was the filming for?
A month.
So that was 1 month. It takes way longer to actually get to know somebody. So like how you say, you don't know. So what you don't know. Back into media. Are you feeling the Drake and the Kendrick beef? It's looking like she might be Team Drake. I don't know.
No, I'm not Team neither. I like Drake music.
You like Drake music,
but I'm not Team Drake. I'm not Team nobody.
Not Team nobody. Okay, well, I mean,
sucks, huh?
I guess it sucks a little bit. Me personally, I think, well, as far as in my music queue, I will definitely have more Drake in there. So I definitely will be able to say I'm more of a Drake fan than Kendrick, but Kendrick definitely did bust him open. He bust him open on them diss tracks.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna have to look at that one because I ain't seen that.
Yeah, I think he made 3. He made 3 of them. So yeah, that's definitely a big thing that's going around right now, and everybody's sitting and trying to do their little beefs with different people. I know that another media team that's separating, unfortunately, JT and Miami. Have you? What is your take on that? Like, we were talking about how sometimes you're cool with friends and then you end up breaking up with them. And this right here, this is a public breakup. I personally have engaged in a public breakup, so I know how traumatic that can be, especially to friends when you really grew up and you really love that person. So to see that unfold, what do you think about the JT and Miami?
I'm sad. I'm actually sad about it because. I don't know. I was a city girl at one point, so of course I was all into Caresha and JT. I do respect their hustle. I do respect that each person got something different going on and whatever passion they got. I respect what Caresha going through and JT. You know, this is her time. Like you know, say she was down for a little bit, so I do feel like she deserved it, in my opinion. And I do feel like Caresha deserved everything too, but. You know, I just feel like it's JT time right now.
It's JT time. So do you know that
to shine?
Just to shine. So with Caresha stepping out a little bit first, do you think that her light really took shine because of her being in Diddy's light? Or do you think that she was able to sustain it on her own?
Nah, Caresha been holding it down. I mean, of course, Diddy just was a bonus. Let's just say that Diddy was a bonus.
She's a girl. Opinion. She's a girl's girl.
You really
she's like, look, Caresha was already holding it down.
She was holding it down. Like everybody fell in love with Caresha. Like she held the group down. Like come on. Now.
She did hold the group down.
So it was kind of like everybody was just like, yes, Young Miami is killing it. She killing the game. And of course, when Diddy came, it was, oh, bitch, we love this for you. Yeah. You know, we love this for you. So. She had to do what she had to do.
Yes, I mean, shoot. Me personally, I am from the era where dating older men was cool, especially when I was growing up. So I didn't never see nothing wrong with her dating Diddy personally. And I mean, hey, if that's where your eggs is laying, go ahead and hatch them, baby. That's what you're supposed to do. Yeah. And speaking of eggs and hatching, another media blow up. I don't know how I feel about this because me personally, I got kids and I want to know what is your opinion on Dre Face, however people like to address her. But Drea has just had a new child with her, I believe that is her boyfriend, her current boyfriend, who is the same age as her child. How do you think about that? Like that's something that, do you think that that's weird? Do you think it's love?
Okay, see, this is one of my therapy tricks. I gotta think before
you gotta think before you say it.
I feel like if that works for them, but I don't have children, so I can't give you too much of an insight of what I think. I wouldn't do it if it was me. It's too close to home. The age gap is just too weird.
Yeah.
And then to have a baby, it's just more like, oh, this is a little weird. I would feel offended if I was her child. Right. You know, I would just be like, why? Like,
right.
Let that be fun, but to really have a child, wow, that's crazy.
Right.
But like you said, you got to do what you got to do. You don't know her circumstances. I don't know her circumstances, so maybe that's what she had to do.
Well, I don't know if it's going to be something that you have to do, but I think that personally, in my own opinion, I'm not one up on this one. I personally would be very, very, very upset if my son had a relationship that ended up having a child that was
So if she
half
was
the age.
older, you would be upset.
If what?
If your son had a relationship with an older woman, you would be upset.
I would, if she was my age. Most definitely. I would never want my child to deal with someone that's my age. I have nothing in common with my son. So, like, he plays video games. I just would not want that personally for myself. And I just could not see my son having to deal with that. And it just, like, how can you actually be with someone when you are the same age as the child? Like, y'all coming, who left the cereal open? You know, like, it can be either one of them at this point in time. And I mean, I think that social media.
What if he's mature?
I don't know. Social media is kind of dragging it like he's not mature, which is kind of what's making it kind of stand out to me personally, because I just wouldn't be able to do it. I'm not against age gaps. I think that, you know, love is love, but I think significant age gaps are a little bit much. I think sometimes it comes to morality and you just really have to just have some coof. Like, just have some coof, like my grandmother used to say. You know, you just ain't got no coof. I don't know.
I get it.
Yes. If I know you have a man, but as far as celebrities, who is your celebrity crush? Oh, she's cheesing big. She knows who it is. You don't have a celebrity crush? I 100% get that, because I don't really see none that I'm just like, oh my God. I'd be more crazy to see a girl. Like, I'm a big fan of Monica, Mariah Carey. See, I be starstruck to see them. But as far as any guys, I don't think it's no guys who I've ever like just went crazy for. I've even been in a party before. I seen Usher. I'm like walking, and Usher's like moonwalking. He bounces into me, and I'm like, oh, hey, hi, Usher. And then he's like, hey. And I'm just like, oh my God, he's so cool. You just walk. Everybody's just normal. Yeah, people always think celebrities are just like these people, but they are just like you and me, regular people. Just trying to figure it out. And then sometimes you already a hood celebrity, because we already in the hood. Listen, even myself, I was already a hood celebrity here in the DMV before I touched any type of TV. But we're not gonna get into that today. But I do want to know, as far as in the entertainment industry, do you have any more plans that you're putting together right now? No.
Besides the game, that's really what my focus is right now.
The game. Because you said you tried a few things in entertainment. You tried music. That didn't work for you.
That's just not my thing.
It's just not.
No, I think I'm good at it. I just don't think it's my thing.
Okay.
I don't think. No.
It's not your passion. You rather do hair.
I would rather do hair. I would rather, just continue to be an entrepreneur. But actually, no, that shit ain't for me. That shit is not for me. It's just not.
Okay, I want to get into a few more uncomfortable questions before we let you go today. And one of those would be, have you ever regretted a decision that had a significant impact on someone else's life?
The show.
Whose life did it?
My partner's.
Oh.
I feel like it impacted him in a way that he probably wouldn't share it. Like, he wouldn't say it to me, but I can see that it affects him, because he's not a limelight type of guy. So it's kind of like, especially when we out and people want pictures, he kind of like, oh, I don't know about this. Like, I can tell it bothers him. So
right.
Yeah. Sometimes I regret it, but then sometimes I don't. So
how do you deal with that? Being as though you're still in a relationship with him, how does that look for you on a regular basis?
I just try to give him reassurance that the show, I did it. It helped, in a way. It kind of was bad in certain situations, but I just try to give him that reassurance and that security, just for him to feel comfortable again. If that makes sense. So.
And he keeps you secure as well. As he should. I can vibe with that. I can definitely relate to it as well, because even myself, when you got to Zeus, it was a whole lot bigger than it was when I personally was on the Zeus Network. Although I definitely did make it what it is today. I definitely had a hand in on that. So it wasn't big. So in my relationship, who I'm still in a relationship with, he really pretty much brushed it underneath the rug. He was like, oh, it's nothing. Nobody's going to be watching that. It's on the app. And then I was still living in LA at the time. So he was here, and it just was, everybody's watching this show. Everybody's watching this show. Everybody's this. People are asking this, the show. And it got to a point where I think it kind of created like it created a block between the two of us, where we just kind of just weren't really seeing each other. And I was like, well, look, it's going to get me to a different place. And it didn't get me to that place. So he definitely wasn't happy.
Pleased,
he wasn't happy with, taking that leap out there and then having someone that you care about not being shown in the best light. So I could definitely understand that and see how you can regret it, but sometimes, hey, you gotta learn to live with regrets. Like how my man Jay-Z say, you gotta learn to live with regrets. Okay. So in your relationship, what does a perfect date night look like to you?
Honestly?
Yes, honestly.
I'm not a picky girl. I'm not.
And see, some people may not think that. People may think you look a little expensive. They may think it's a little high maintenance.
No, it's not. Like,
so you going to Cheesecake Factory?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not going to Cheesecake
no.
Factory. I think because he don't like that.
Okay.
He wouldn't even eat that. So it's kind of like nah. But I'm just like simple stuff. We can stay in the house watching a movie. One time I created the whole club theme in my living room, and it was just me and him. Like I was a bottle girl and everything.
Oh, that's so
made
cute.
signs and everything, like the rich niggas outside.
Okay.
Just to make him feel like we ain't gotta go outside all the time.
Right.
Just to make him feel special though.
That's what's up. That's how you're supposed to do. That's a real one right there.
Yeah.
So when you do go out, a lot of people, this is a very big controversial question. When you do go out, even though you're in a relationship, or let's let's take it out of being a relationship, do you feel as though the guy or the girl should have to pay for the meal?
I paid.
Mm-hmm. But you paid once you're in a relationship. First date, do you think that the guy should pay?
He's paying.
So who's choosing the restaurant?
I don't give a fuck what you choose, but you paying. I don't care. I eat.
You gonna eat regardless.
So if you would have said Outback, I was so cool. That's cool.
Okay.
I like
Outback too. But I like Cheesecake Factory too. But
I don't like
Cheesecake Factory got a little variety up in there.
It's too much going on the menu.
It is a lot going on the menu, but I stay in the same area. I stay in the Little Bites.
You order the same stuff.
I order the same stuff. I do. I stay in the same area. So where's your favorite restaurant?
Ocean Prime.
Ocean Prime. I love Ocean Prime. I've definitely been down there a few times.
Steak 48.
Okay.
Ooh. Yeah, that was my favorite.
So those are your favorite restaurants. What do you like to cook? Do you cook?
That those damn girl.
Ooh, she throws down.
I don't know. I'm still in my big back area. I'm trying to get out of there.
I'm done. Look.
So I cook turkey wings, pot roast.
So what's your signature meal? If you are going to cook, I want to know what's your signature meal that everybody is like, listen, you got to have Razor's mac and cheese, her turkey wing. What's the signature
turkey
dish?
Wings and lasagna.
Oh, and lasagna. She done got on two different sides of the world.
Yeah.
A little Italiano. We got a little Italiano and turkey wings. Smothered turkey wings, fried turkey wings. Ooh, smothered with rice and
rice and cabbage.
Goodness. Listen.
Little cornbread. If I feel like it.
You know what?
That take a little long.
I'm over here getting a little bit hungry because I just want to know when is dinner going to be ready? Like, when is dinner going to be ready? Because I would like a plate, a to-go plate, please. Just a little bit, a little bit of cornbread, a little turkey wings, a little on the side. I'll take lasagna too, a little garlic bread, just a little bit. Okay. We're going to get ready to close this on out, but I do want to ask, before we go, can you share a personal struggle or challenge that you have faced that has contributed to your growth or a setback that you are still recovering from?
My drinking.
Okay.
My drinking is a big challenge. I think I took a lot of like feedback and opinions and things that I see that still make me cringe a little bit. It's like, damn, like, well, why you had to go out like that? Like, or why you couldn't do this, or why you couldn't do that? Knowing that I can do those things, I'm still taking those things and I'm learning now. Like, I don't drink and drive. If I go out, I try to pace myself. I try to know my limits, especially like now in the limelight that I'm in. Like, I've been in situations that my safety was involved,
right.
you know, so I try my best to not get too blasted, you know what I'm saying, and not being able to know how the fuck am I getting home that night, you know.
Right.
I used to live my life on edge. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't have no kids. I got a man, but that ain't my husband. Like, I can do the fuck I want to do, but I can't keep thinking like that because a lot of people care about me, and it's just like, I don't want to end up in no fucking ditch nowhere.
That's gross.
You know, stuff like that. So, I'm still learning, though.
Yes.
So, to go back to your question, I still go out and have a good time, but now it's just not as intense, and I don't want to give people that reason to have that narrative and opinion of me anymore. So I just try to manage myself.
Okay. And I think that has been something that has been a little widespread over social media. A lot of people do associate you with saying that you do have a little bit excessive drinking when you're out, or just from the show, because like how she said, you don't know her. You don't know her every day, and if she want to sit and she want to turn up and have a little bit of fun, they gonna sit and zoom in and they gonna catch that one part when I've been drunk 5 minutes. Now you want to sit and want to run it and make it look like I'm just drunk all the time. So if you are in media and you know exactly how TV shows and stuff is actually put together, you know that they will definitely highlight some of the worst parts of it, and then sometimes they even ask you to do it again and tell you that they're gonna put it somewhere else and then just have you looking crazy. So I definitely do get that, but I'm so proud of you for that. That's just amazing. And just knowing where you need to work on yourself at is very, very, very significant. That brings me to my next question, where I was actually going to ask you, what do you do for self-care? Like, how do you take care of Razor?
Expensively or
expensively?
I'm okay. I do have a really bad shopping problem, but that's just how I just manage with myself sometimes. Like, it could be just shopping Amazon. Therapy. It could just be Amazon. I'm just literally just like, okay, I want this, I want that, I want that. But mentally, praying.
Okay.
Just trying to find myself. Like, sometimes I do get lost in the sauce, and I just be like, nah, like, Mo, you gotta bring it back in. Figure out where you started at and stuff like that. So, yeah, just praying.
Okay.
Keeping my faith.
Listen, praying and keeping your faith will always get you through there. Now that you say you got a shopping problem, I just want to know, what is the most expensive item that you have ever bought?
At one time?
Ooh, at one time. That we got a real shopping problem. Okay, so yes, what's the most expensive thing that you have bought at one time? We just gonna say, because we know you got a lot of expensive things. We just gonna narrow it down. What's one of the most expensive things you bought at one time? A car.
I bought it. I didn't finance it.
Okay.
I want this.
Oh, we got that in common, girl. Me too. Yes, that's a different type of feeling to be able to go drop that bag and say, "Yeah, give me that pink slip shirt." Yeah, that thing coming out with my last name on it. Yes. Okay. And what kind of car was it?
A Benz.
Okay, Benz. Yeah, mine was a Range Rover. Y'all know Ruby. I didn't sold Ruby since I done moved back to the DMV, boy. But I swear, because I was pushing that daggone Range Rover around here, I said, let me go ahead and downgrade to a Lexus.
Yeah.
Car got broken into on U Street. Soon as I got here, I said, oh shit, they wasn't playing with me. I said, dang, they got me that night too, boy. I'm talking, I got my Gucci book bag, I had a Marine Sierra purse, I had my Dior glasses. I was like, I said, Jesus. Yeah. I said, you know what? I said, I ain't never get my car broken into the whole time I was in California. I came back, wasn't here for 6 months. Y'all terrible.
Yeah.
Y'all terrible here. But it's okay because I love y'all and this is my city and I'm always represent. No matter where I'm at, I'm always representing everybody here in the DMV. And I'm highlighting right now some of the most talented people from the DMV. And I am thanking Miss Razor for coming on here to the show. And you want to tell everybody exactly where to find you? She already said we got new stuff coming up, but she can't really talk about that. Get Your Lick Back is her game, and that's what she's focused at right now. You can get the game on her website at www.getyourlickback.com. The link is in her bio on her Instagram. That's I Am Razor Behavior.
Absolutely.
So yes, go ahead.
You
want
got
to
it all
close
down
out?
pat, girl.
I got it down pat because listen, like I said, that's what we're gonna do. We highlight and we're supporting here in the DMV, and it's not just about one person. It's about all of us collectively because we're gonna lean and support on each other. Yes. Before I do go, of course, you know I'm always gonna show some love. So you got me a gift, and I got you one too. Yes, I do. Got a few of my favorite products from my treasuregems.com.
Yes.
You know I'm always definitely going to throw in my new energy spa, treasuregems.com. We got a few of our favorite items. Y'all know I'm the Goddess Glow queen. So you know we have our ultra calming foaming face wash in there for you. It takes off your makeup, so all that good stuff. We got a few goodies. Yes, those are some of our favorite products. You know I love to do yoga. We're going to work out. So we got some resistance bands in there for you.
Yoga.
You do. Listen, we gotta do some yoga together. That's y'all know I love to do some yoga. I tell everybody it's not about being flexible. It's about just bending your body. It's about bending. You ain't gotta be flexible. You can flex your body. But we do have a few gifts in there for you.
I'm excited. Thank you.
Yes, I'm so happy. I'm so happy to have you here on the show.
Thank
Real
you.
Uncomfortable Conversations. Do you want to say anything before we let
Girl,
you go?
you didn't close it out. Y'all know where to find me. I Am Razor Behavior. GetYourLickBack.com. It's out now. Purchase yours. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much for coming.
Yes.
And we will see y'all on the next episode of Real Uncomfortable Conversations.
Period.